Hi, I'm Mariana Flores, and I'm going to go ahead and walk you through my grant proposal for an immersive installation. Alright, so the idea behind this installation came from an experience I had. I went with a friend to an art museum. He wasn't an art student and didn't have a very good art education program. We both really enjoyed it, but at the end he said, I wish fine arts was more accessible to the common everyday person. And I kind of thought about that statement, and it's really true about how there's a rift between the quote-unquote exclusive fine arts world and the common person who doesn't have a background in art, isn't an art educator or an art student. So I decided to make an installation based in Alabama, um, based on the grant from Alabama. The installation will be made with Alabamian local artists along with a group of local art students so that the local art scene in Alabama is further enhanced, as well as contemporary art in Alabama, and the students will further their education as well. So the artist for this installation is anyone and everyone, all ages, and the installation will be free admission. The venue I chose is the Alabama Center for the Arts, located in Decatur, Alabama. It's 44,000 square feet, and I did some research into it. They do summer courses for younger, art lovers, as well as adults. And during the school year, they have courses, art courses for college level students. So the idea I had was to have 3 separate studio spaces for each artist to make their own installation. And if any materials or equipment is needed to install the installation, it will be borrowed from the Alabama Center for the Arts. And the budget for 1 month, which was the time period, is $5,000. So the artists I chose for this installation I'm really excited about. They're Lee Summers, Stacy Holloway, and Jamie Grimes. Their work is amazing, as you can see, and they're all instructors at the University of Alabama and have done art programs in other art institutes and other universities in Alabama. And they all have really extensive backgrounds in sculpture and installation. So the budget for their travel and their residency, as well as their salary, comes up to $4,000. All right, so the materials, I decided to use repurposed materials. So we'd be getting them from junkyards, secondhand stores, thrift stores, etc. And so the budget for all the materials comes out to $1,000, making the total in $10,000. So for this grant, I kind of made my own organization called Lunchbox, kind of based off of the installations created by Meow Wolf in New Mexico. So Lunchbox is a public benefit corporation whose goal is to give back to the community, invest in local artists, and better the environment, thus the reused and repurposed materials used in the installation. And here's a timetable of the installation. Week 1, the artist will come in, settle into their residency, and be paired up with their groups of students, 6 students to each artist. They'll gather materials and brainstorm, draw up some sketches. Week 2, they'll get those sketches approved, make sure everything is up to code and age appropriate. Week 3, they'll put up the finishing touches and just finish up the installation as a whole. And in week 4, the installations will be open to the public. So what I learned from this project, I got really excited about all of the processes that I've learned about budgeting, kind of selecting the artist and the venue, and just having the freedom to make a really cool installation with a grant that will ultimately give back to the community and better our education environment for people who don't have that opportunity. Um, if anything, I'd like to go more into detail in the budgets. I think that I could work a lot more on that. But overall, it was a really great experience, and it will definitely help better myself as an artist. And it's definitely something I'd like to do in the future. All right, thanks for listening.